Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dorks Daily. The sword is here. Dorks Daily. Here it is. Here it comes. Coming right at you. There you go.
Hi, everybody.
We got another one, guys.
Is it Friday yet?
We got another one.
Is it Friday?
Another person trying to kill me
Guys,
with their cars. I don't know why they're trying to kill me with cars. Why don't they just come in and shoot me?
listen, today,
I gotta tell you what happened. So,
I missed it again.
right. So I'm sitting there cutting my customer, telling him about the accident, because everyone that comes in knows about the accident that happened the other day. So they all come in, they want to ask about the accident, which is fine. I mean, that's what you talk about, BS. So I'm telling the dude, I'm like, yeah, somebody just ran right into the front of the business, but they all think it came from off the street because of the way the accident looked. And I'm like, no, they were here. And they're like, wait, so they went from here to the front of the business like that? That's not possible. I'm like, well, it happened. That is possible.
Yeah, it's hard to explain to you guys, but yeah.
Yeah, because what I'm
It's a
saying
little
is
odd
they
how
only
it
went like
happened.
15 feet somehow, 20 feet
Yeah.
maybe. Like two businesses. Two, like, I mean, it's kind of wide, I guess. It's
No, it's bizarre.
probably 30 feet.
We're talking about,
30
anyway,
feet.
if no one saw, when was that? I think it was November 22nd, so it was quite a little while ago, maybe
Yes.
like 2 weeks or so ago.
Yeah.
A car ran into, not our business, but a business one away from us.
What away?
So,
Yeah, there's a
it was
business.
wild.
Not us, not next door, the one next door to him.
Yeah.
And they're
so-
little, like it's probably like a 5 feet like front,
Yeah,
and then it's
they're small businesses, so it was scary. But so Jim was talking to a customer about that.
Yeah, so
Today-
I'm talking to the customer, and I'm sitting there telling the guy about the accident, and you hear like the bang, like an accident, and the guy's like, "There's another one," and I was thinking, really? And I start immediately like walking towards that side door, and you just see through here again, but going this way now, a white Kia family van just fly through. Like, I mean, and I'm like, immediately I'm thinking, oh my God, he got ran off the road. And then he took this sign out, like one of those like walk, it says walk, or you can press the
He
button.
took a sign out
Took that.
on the
That's
sidewalk,
when he hit.
and then there's a
Guys,
$25
he
change.
literally goes airborne.
I'll put a
Okay,
picture in
when I say
everything.
airborne, there was no braking, no nothing. So
No.
they have to know that this man was on something or had an episode, because he did not drive off. He did not get ran off the road. He literally just fell asleep in the car, flew over off the road, went somehow, still stayed straight. I mean, somehow, guys,
Yeah.
he could have went right into that oil change business
And killed everybody.
and killed everyone.
Instead, he ended up in the retention pond that's
Yes.
right out front.
Right out front.
But guys,
If anyone knows, if you guys been here, it's the one right out front of the oil change place, the retention pond. He went airborne into that, and he somehow didn't wreck anything.
the
Except
car
for
was
that.
a little banged up. I saw the
Oh,
side.
it had to be.
It wasn't like totaled though, and they said that apparently he didn't know where he was.
He didn't know where he
was.
was.
incoherent.
He said he parked there. He's like, oh,
He thought
I'm
he
just
was in a
parking
parking
here.
lot. So
Yeah.
I don't know
He's like, I'm gonna stay here for a little
if
bit.
he had a stroke or.
I mean, they did an
know.
alcohol test. I don't know if that's drug too, but I'm guessing this man, because they said he was like my age, a little
They
younger.
said he passed the toxicology thing.
I think that means alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Is that drugs, if you guys know?
I don't know.
Because I can't see this man.
Can they test for drugs immediately like that?
No, they probably have to take a man and do a
Yeah,
blood
they
test.
probably have to do blood work, but.
But I don't think he got pulled in
maybe-
by police. He just went over to the hospital on his own, I believe, right?
I don't know, but he should not be driving.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
crazy that this can
No.
happen, guys. If you have
He wasn't
problems
that
like
old.
that,
He wasn't
no,
that
you should-
old.
Wait,
He was-
did you see him?
I thought I saw him.
How old would you say? Someone
I
said
mean,
like my age,
yeah.
50, 40,
Maybe in the
50.
50s. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
I mean, come
crazy.
on, man. Like, stay in the
This
house.
holiday
You can't
season,
drive right.
we've heard about
Guys.
other accidents around here,
Yeah.
and it's just been
No.
Everyone just needs to relax. It's okay. You're gonna get there.
Well, in his case, this is an episode.
No,
This
I know,
wasn't
I know,
anything.
I know. But a lot of things have been going on. We've heard of a lot of accidents around here,
Yeah.
and I think it's because everyone's just running.
Well, I'm
like,
telling
running
somebody, and they're like,
around.
"Oh yeah, they got killed." I heard. I said,
Mhm.
"No, nobody died." They're like, "Well, somebody died over here somewhere." I'm like,
So
"That makes
guys,
sense."
everybody needs to relax because Christmas is coming. Let's all stay
Yeah,
healthy and
you're gonna kill
alive
yourself.
and well. All right, guys, let's talk about cruising. Okay, a lot of people have told me. Remember we talking about yesterday about what is close to Haiti? You couldn't remember
Yes.
what they said.
Rick
It's
actually
Amber
texted
Cove.
me. Yes.
Amber Cove, a bunch of people, Rick messaged, but also a bunch of other people
See
messaged
that?
too.
These people
Amber
know their
Cove is
stuff. We got some
closer to
cruise dorks
Haiti.
out there.
Listen, Amber Cove is closer to Haiti than Labadee.
Yeah.
It's on the same island. So, yeah. Oh, and also another thing I learned from
It's on the same island?
That's what they said.
Are they going there? Amber Cove?
Yeah.
See, these people, we need to know that
So
stuff.
I don't know. So anyway, and also our cruise friends told me that that $42 tax isn't just for cruises. It's for anyone going there, people flying there, anything.
42?
So that the $42 per person.
Oh, it's for everyone.
It's not just cruises. It's flights. It's everybody.
Is it 42 a day or just 42 to come in?
I think it's just a go.
Okay, I hope so.
But I could be wrong. So correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm wrong a lot.
That would
So
be crazy.
yeah. Another thing, guys, that I found out today was this. This might have came out before and I didn't realize it. I don't think we ever talked about it. Nude in Nassau, Royal and Celebrity is going to have a Royal Beach Club Paradise Island. Okay, it's coming. I think it's where they knocked down the lighthouse and all. I think.
Okay.
Okay, it's coming December 2025. Okay, and guess what? Our group cruise on the Beyond is going there July 26th.
Wow.
So we're going to Nassau. So hey, if it's reasonable enough and we want to go, maybe we'll go with everybody. That could be fun. Anyway, guys, the day passes are going to be available for booking spring of next year. So spring of 25, it's supposed to be all inclusive from your first water taxi ride to your last drink.
Wow.
So I guess there's a water taxi to get there. So maybe it's not there, or maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, they're gonna have a swim up bar, and all the food is gonna be included. So it's all included with your day pass. So something tells me these day passes are gonna be a little pricey. So I don't know. We all have the drink package and everything on the ship, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But you never know. It looks like it's like from the pictures of what they call it, the renderings.
Yeah.
Is that what that's called?
I think so.
I don't know. Just
Sounds right.
threw that word out there.
The renderings.
Yeah, that it looks like it's gonna be
The
really
relevant. The relevant.
no.
You're irrelevant.
The renderings.
Okay.
I think. Is that the right word? Tell
Renderings.
me. Tell me.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's gonna be really pretty. It's gonna debut in Nassau, like I said, in December 25. Day passes go for sale next spring, summer. What did I say? I don't even know. Spring. So, and we're going there with the group on the Beyonds for your birthday cruise.
It's not my birthday cruise.
Well, all right.
Are
We're
you
going
calling
there.
that? That's not cool.
We're going there
I'll cancel this
in
cruise.
July 12th,
Yeah.
2026 for our group cruise.
Once you hit 50, or once you hit 40, your birthday.
That'll be fun.
Your birthday sucks.
What do you think? Doesn't it sound like it could be a cool thing? Now, it's supposed to be, here's my question with it. The only thing I'm questioning is about this place. Now, I love Hideaway Beach and Coco Cay. It's fabulous. I love the food, the drinks, the atmosphere, the water, it's beautiful. But the best part about it is it's adults only.
Adults only.
Now, I feel like this is not gonna be. It didn't say adults only.
What is it?
I don't think.
Why isn't it going to be the adults? They're going to have an adult only area?
I don't know. So that's gonna be the question there. If it's not, I might want to pass on that.
Really?
What, if it's not adults only?
Yeah, I want adults only for
Yeah, so, or it depends on the price too, if it's like insane.
Oh, no. Well, obviously, it's not going to be more money. It's going to be more money only if you get to go to an adult area.
No.
They don't charge you to go where kids are.
No, if this place is too much money to go to, period.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if it's
no.
like 300 a person.
But if it's 300 a
yeah,
person, it's going to be 400 a person for the adult area.
Yeah, well,
You know?
it's no either way.
So wait, it's going to be that much?
I have no idea. I'm just telling you, I don't know any prices. So, but everything's so much money now, you never know. Sky's the limit.
Prices are crazy.
Yes, they are.
For everything.
Listen to this, guys. A passenger is upset with Carnival Cruise Line, okay, because their confetti cannon was taken.
What?
They had a confetti cannon that they brought because they were planning on, I guess they had a lot of family going, and they were going to do their gender reveal on the cruise ship. And you know how people do that? It like goes pink or blue when they pop it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it got confiscated and they were not allowed to use that.
Now, I gotta say
they're adding confetti cannons to their ban list. I guess they didn't think
Thanks,
of it.
Carnival, for doing that.
So you're not allowed to bring a confetti
It's funny
cannon.
because, see, here's what bothers me
No
here. I
cannons.
almost feel like they weren't doing a reveal. I almost feel like they just wanted to try to bring a confetti cannon to see it. Because there's people out there that are like, oh, you said no guns, but I brought a finger gun. Ha, can I get this through?
I have no idea, but
You know what I'm
the
saying?
story is they were doing a gender reveal party and they weren't allowed to use the confetti cannon.
And I mean, here's the thing.
So
I feel like that's
just had to do with the
I
pink.
feel like
Maybe
yeah,
a
you got to
pink,
get a
pink or blue
cake,
inside,
yeah.
which they wouldn't do on the ship anyway, probably for you, unless you had I don't know if they would even do that for you.
Well, they might order.
You could just think of
They might
something
order
else,
something.
maybe like a balloon popping.
Remember Carnival people used
Can
to
you
order
pop a
food.
balloun on the ship?
Yeah, just get a blue and pink balloon.
Are
and
you
pop
allowed to
one.
bring a balloon?
Don't
No,
do
you,
anything wild.
No, you get a balloon and it's filled inside with
Yeah.
stuff that's blue or pink. So you pop it, and then when it pops, would that be allowed?
I don't think so.
It's kind of like the confetti cannon.
I think what you should do is
different.
you should just be like, it's a boy, it's a girl.
You know what? The day
How
the
about you
baby
don't tell
is
anybody?
born,
Why don't you just do it?
Listen,
put it
the
out?
old-fashioned way. The doctor's like, it's a boy.
Yeah.
It's a girl.
Yeah.
And then somebody runs out in the hallway and tells everybody, and then he's all fine.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's great.
I guessed that. And everybody says they guessed
And
it.
everyone has a little bet
going.
going, and
Yeah.
it's like a whole fun thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
how
like
I
old
feel.
school
I don't know
stuff.
why you would think you can. I just feel like I can understand him not letting you get that
Yeah, I
through.
can too, but that's the thing, and they were upset about it. But John Heald said,
Oh,
if
God.
the
you
confetti-
message John Heald
"Oh,
about
John
this.
Heald is involved."
Stop it.
Okay.
He's going to say something. Let me guess. He's going to take Carnival's side. Yeah.
Of course. He said, if the confetti went into the ocean, they'd be in
my
breach of
God.
environmental rules.
Oh, come on, John.
And they're gonna
Don't
add-
act like you're not dumping all kinds of stuff in the ocean, please.
Listen, they're going
Are
to
you
add
serious?
cannons to the prohibited list. The growing prohibited
Some went
list.
into the ocean, he said.
Yes.
John, how do you know they had little weights on them and they just dropped right to the ground immediately? How's he know what kind of cannon we're dealing
Well, I guess they're going to just fly in the air and fly off the ship. Yo, but how about this? How about all that snow they were spraying on MSC for that football game?
They don't care.
That's going
That was all in
everywhere.
the ocean.
That was all in the
I didn't
ocean.
know it
And
was all
that can't
plastic.
be biodegradable.
No, it's all plastic.
That was
Plastic takes what?
Jim didn't even want to breathe it in. He's like, we have to leave.
I got up. I said, guys, we wanted to enjoy the game outside. Well, the Eagles lost the Super Bowl, but it was still fun. We had a great time. And we were hanging outside. It was awesome. We were out there, and I'm like, this is so weird because when the Eagles lose, it's going to be weird. But it wasn't. I didn't care. It was really odd.
No, because it was a weird atmosphere, so it
Yeah.
wasn't real.
And at halftime, the Eagles
know
were
what
up
I
10. Yeah, it wasn't real. That is
Yeah.
true. It didn't get
it
real
seemed-
until we went to the room. Because I'm like, oh, that's the Eagles. But if we would have just
Then you
watched it
saw the
downstairs.
repeat on the stuff on the TV, and then you were mad.
Yeah.
But out there, it just seemed like a fake game because it was so odd. We don't do that. We don't watch Super Bowls on
Not
the
to
ship.
mention, MSC's a European cruise line.
Yeah, so remember they were running around in
They were running
football
around
outfits.
with these outfits that, you know what they were, guys? They were fencing outfits. And they were running around like they were football outfits. And I'm like, they whipped up some fencing gear that somebody had from practice today. And they were running around throwing ball. It was just an absolute mess. I'm like, wait, let's go on the cruise ship. Let's go on the Europe, which I love Europeans, by the way. But I'm like, let's go on the European cruise line. And all Europeans, they might even have the game on. I wouldn't have been surprised if a soccer game came on.
Listen, I booked that cruise thinking we were not going to the Super
We
Bowl.
never think we're going
whatsoever.
Yes.
I was so surprised. I'm like, are you kidding me?
By the way-
I booked this, and that's what's happening.
I don't know if you have a Super Bowl book again this year,
No,
but
I
I
don't.
saw some stat that
I
if
do
the
not.
Eagles win 11 games before a certain time, they've went to the Super Bowl every year. So
Well,
they're
we're
definitely
not-
not going to go this year because someone brought up that
Well,
statistic.
yeah, and we're not going anywhere that month anyways, February, so.
Yeah.
No.
But out of the 4 Super Bowls or something, that's what but it doesn't matter because we won
Yeah,
one of
it's
them.
our-
I'll take the one W.
Yeah.
All right, so the bottom line is you
I don't
should
know what
cruise
the
if your
bottom line
team's going to the
is.
Super Bowl and you're playing Kansas City because you're not going to beat them. I know we think we're going to, but it's not going to happen. You got to just hope that one of those teams like Buffalo or one of those teams beat them. And I know you're going to say, well, Buffalo's great with Josh Allen. They are great, but they're not the Kansas City Chiefs, so you don't have to deal with that because you guys know you ain't just up against the team sometimes. Sometimes you're up against some other forces, some other striped forces. Yeah.
All right, guys. Another thing, okay, there's another gastro, I hate this word gastro, by
Yeah.
the way. Gastrointestinal illness is spreading on the Ruby Princess.
Oh, they're going nuts on
Princess
her.
again. Yo, Princess has had
Princess
nothing but
bad.
problems. I don't know what's going on.
Wash your hands.
They're currently on a 16-day cruise, guys, and they got a letter saying some events are canceled, and they're halting the self-serve at the buffet.
They're holding it.
Like, they're serving at the buffet. They're trying to like control this, so they're serving. They're not letting people get their food. They're gonna give it to you at the buffet. They're doing that. They're
I was
trying to
telling
like
Michelle,
control this situation.
On this next cruise I do, guys,
Gastro
I'm doing a
situation.
video on what to avoid at the buffet to keep yourself from getting ill on a ship. Because I have other theories about why people are getting ill. I do not think it's just what we think. I think there's like you gotta watch out for some stuff, okay?
What?
I'm not gonna say what I think because
Okay.
it's too controversial. But what I mean by controversial, it's not. I'm not bashing any person. I'm saying like I just don't trust some of the situations that some people come to work ill. Is what I'm saying. I think sometimes.
Oh, of course.
So it's
100%.
not always the customers.
No, it's not the guest all
Not
the time.
always. It is a lot.
So,
And I don't like to ever say anything bad about any crew, so I don't like to do that. But we know what they make them guys do when they're sick. Remember, they were waiting on, they just got COVID shots. They were all sick on MSC, and they were like, they made us come to work, and they were so ill.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's horrible.
So guys, it's not always the clientele. It's also the providers,
Yes.
okay, of the
There's
service.
other people, and you have to wash your
they're
hands.
touching all the things that you're touching.
Yes.
So the only way to avoid it is to wash your hands before you
Wash your hands.
eat. Before you eat.
No, you go up. I tell you all the time. You go in. You wash your hands when you go into the buffet. Okay, because that helps right away. Then you go get your spoon all your food on. Go back, put your food on the table. Go back to the hand sanitizer and sanitize your hands again.
If they have to go to work, they can't help that. If they have to go,
They make them go to work, guys.
They make them go.
And I'm not saying that they like abuse these people. It's not like that. But we saw it on MSC.
they're
It happened.
Yeah, it happens.
It might have been just MSC, just that one ship, but I doubt it. I'd like to think I bet they'll do it.
I don't know, but it's going on Princess. They're canceling shows,
Yes.
and their self-service is being halted.
I know it's disappointing, but
yeah.
you just got to avoid the tartar sauce when it's in front and it's got a shell on it already from being out so long. When it
that
turns
too,
gray,
that too.
don't eat that. Don't
Yeah, because
eat
this
it.
could not just be from like viruses. This could be like from food.
Yes, something went bad. Because think about it,
Something-
70 people on one
something
ship, right, guys?
spoiled.
70 people in 5 minutes. 70 people have touched one spoon. You know, it's been out. I know it's not long. They're very clean on these ships, guys. One thing I will say, they're so clean.
I know,
But we don't know if
you
they
just
wrap
never
that
know.
tartar sauce back up because it's been full, and then they put it back out. It's out there, sitting out there. It was already sitting out there 3 hours this morning. Now it's out there 3 hours again.
Well, there's human error.
Don't take long.
There's human error all the time.
Yes.
So you have to just watch out. But yeah, this is a lot. Like for it to be reported, it's got to be a lot of people.
Yeah.
So,
but I will say this:
shame, Princess.
I would bet you in anything you do with a large group of people, the most sanitary thing you can do is a cruise. And I know that's going to cause some ruckus, but I'm telling you guys, what I mean by that is you take the amount of people that are out on cruises, you take the amount of sicknesses. I guarantee you, it's like me fighting about driving instead of flying. And after these accidents, I might start flying to home.
Well, they always say that driving is so much more dangerous sometimes.
I know they do, but what I'm saying is it's still, I'm like, airplane crashes have happened and it's scary. But my point is, if you take all the people that are out in these cruises right now, there's so many people out cruising, right? And you say like, oh, well, 70 people got ill on the one ship. Don't do that. You're going to get sick. It's like, no, that happened one, you know what I mean? Yeah. I know we're seeing them a lot because we're doing this news thing and we're seeing all these, watching all the newses, but it hasn't been that many. You know what I mean? It happens.
It just seems like a lot recently, but I think it's because of the time of year too.
But there's still like a lot of ships going out. I mean, there's 5 in port here.
Yeah, there's a lot of cruises compared to the reports. So
watch the supervisors. You see the people with the regular shirts. They're always yelling at like the work, like get this, get that. Or one time I was so annoyed. It always happens to me. I go up to get Indian, right? And there's still a lot left in the thing. And I go over to get some, and all of a sudden the guy yells at the guy because he sees my fat ass come up. And this is my theory. Because I'm so fat, they're like, yo, put more out. And he makes the guy get another tray out, take it, don't talk about it, just happened to me. And I'm like, there was more than enough. I just want to take that little bit there.
I'll take a freshie.
I just wanted that.
I like the freshie. I hate scraping.
Not
No,
dal.
I'll sit there.
Vodka dal gets more like fluffier.
That's true.
as it
That's
sits.
true. But
It dries
honestly,
up.
for the most part, I'll wait a second while they get the freshie out.
It's always the soup when they get it out. You know what I mean?
Well, the dal is, but I don't even, whatever.
You don't like dal?
It's not that I don't like it. It's that I don't really want it.
I feel like vodka dal is a
Okay.
good filler Indian food.
I know, but I don't want a filler. I want to
Guys,
keep
tell
going.
Michelle she's wrong for not liking vodka
I didn't
dal.
say I don't like it. I said I don't want it.
I
Get it together.
feel like it's the same thing.
Anyway, this will also get you fired up, okay? Since you're all fired
I'm
up
fired
tonight.
up tonight.
You are.
I almost
You're
died
gonna-
again. I just
you're
keep
on a
getting hit by
tear
cars.
today. You're like
God.
on the
It's like that
fritz.
movie. Like,
Okay, the State Department is warning. Jim loves this stuff. That travelers should be wary in Honduras or Costa Rica. Okay, and stick with the ship-sponsored excursions.
Oh.
Jim loves this. This is his favorite.
You know, I'm starting to believe that you should stick with the ships stuff, only because of being left. Okay?
Yeah,
I don't know anything
Brad.
about. Have we ever been to Costa Rica or Honduras?
No.
And who's Brad? What happened with Brad?
Remember? Brad,
Brad, what happened?
who got lost and never found.
Oh, my friend Brad. We found Brad. We brought him home.
We did.
He's here. He's in my house. Brought him home.
Remember, you were just looking him up. They never found him.
They never found him.
I
Guys.
can't believe they never found him.
I know what he's doing.
Right now he's like having dinner.
He's having dinner with family.
we should
Family
do.
took him in, and he was like, "Yeah, my wife clearly just left me. I have dementia, so I forget."
He has
stuff.
no idea where he's at, and he's just like, "All right, I'll
We're
stay
like,
here."
Okay.
They're like,
I'm in.
"You're staying here."
Yeah.
He's like, "All right."
Somebody took his hand, walked him down, sat him down, and he had some tacos or a burrito,
He's got a
or
nice
whatever.
plate of
Yeah,
warm
yeah.
food,
God,
and he a blanket maybe. There's a dog.
Imagine moving in with like
Loves
a
it.
good little like Mexican family. The one lady that we knew she lived on a farm, fresh eggs every day and all. Imagine living like that. So I'm too lazy to live like that.
You
All
are
right,
too
wait.
lazy.
So, okay, the excursion thing, I'm not totally against it. I do think you got to be careful in these countries, some of them, but I do think that they do that so that you just
I
have
like
fear.
the thought of booking with a cruise line only because they're responsible. So I like that.
I just thought
That's
everything
all.
became obvious
That's
when
the only reason.
how many times have we been to Nassau and we never heard one time that you have to be careful there until the day that, what do you call it, opened up? The
Yes. Well, you know what happened? That shooting really was. They were like, yes.
yeah, well, they had
So,
shooting in Nassau too.
They got that shooting, and
I
not
thought
for
that was
nothing,
in,
but that was like, oh, we're riding with this.
I thought that was
Nobody.
Cozumel.
What? No, wasn't that Nassau?
Well,
Oh, it was Cozumel.
Cozumel had one.
Oh, maybe it was Cozumel.
Remember they said they shot that was over by the Sunglass Hut, and I'm like,
But
it's like the
regardless,
nicest area.
regardless of what port it was, the cruise line was like, we're riding with this. Book with
Ah,
us. Don't
they
get
love
off.
it.
Don't go out
Yes,
there.
yes.
Scary.
I'm willing to argue that shooting never happened. I don't even know if that man walked away.
Well, don't say that
I'll
because
go
it might have
full
been
conspiracy
a
on this.
death.
No, I know, it's horrible. I mean, that's
Anyway.
horrible. That man, like, that's it. I'm missing something here. Please tell me you guys see this. Please
What?
tell me I'm not the only one that thinks
Brad?
that. It is odd that a
His name
man, Brad walked away from his wife and family, and they got back on the boat and they left. I just don't understand what's happening here. Am I the only one that's crazy in this situation? Please tell me this isn't abnormal to somebody.
I don't know. They weren't motivated to stay.
You just left. Like at that point, the country goes, okay, well, we're going to pay. We're going to put you up at 65 down the street. If you want to go enjoy their buffet during the day, you can.
I don't think
They
they
do
said
not
that.
have the shrimp with the coconut.
You ain't getting shrimp.
You'd have to go to Del Mar for that, but there's nowhere to stay there. No, there is. Del Mar's a hotel too, right?
Across the street, right?
Oh yeah, we're going to put you up at Del Mar. The family can go hang out at how
Why are you making up that they invited them to stay anywhere?
Why wouldn't they?
I don't think they did.
They just said you got to get back on the boat.
no,
It's
they were
leaving.
just like, yeah, you could stay here and expense somewhere.
And the wife was like, okay, I don't want to go, but I'm going to go, and I'm going to get in the boat.
I don't agree with it either. I'm just saying no one's offering to put them up anywhere, Jim.
I'm just blown
They just
away.
don't
I
care.
don't
People
understand that you
they're
just
not gonna
leave.
do that.
I understand if the man was hurt, like, let's say he was killed, and you saw him, and they were like, he passed away. Like, you got to get back on the boat. I know that would sound crazy too, but I'm just missing something here, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they didn't get back on the boat. Maybe I'm just totally out of my
No, I'm
mind.
pretty sure they left. But
I know this is
maybe
months
I'm
ago,
wrong.
guys, but I don't know how
Where's
we're
the
just all
film
sitting
about Brad?
easy with Brad.
But yeah,
it's just
he's
okay.
still in the mist.
Really? That's just it?
So that's it.
Like, could you imagine coming home like, Dad, he walked away in Cozumel. And it's like, okay, well, when did you find him? Like, how long did it take? Like, what do you, like an hour? Dad don't really walk that fast. No, we didn't find him. We had to leave and get back on the ship. We had to leave. The ship was leaving. Like, wouldn't you be like, no?
They need a lost and
what?
found there.
Maybe they do. What if he's in lost and found all this time? That's a shame.
It's Christmas. He's enjoying the holiday season.
Feliz Navidad.
Guys, we gotta go. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.
There you go.